Hello friends, this is Costa Hajde. Welcome to a new episode about Doomsday Last Survivors. For today, we will continue our journey about farming and especially farm accounts. Today we will open the last topic about this broad subject, and this topic is, let's say like this, top tips for gathering. These tips can be used for gathering in general and especially for farm accounts. I must say that I work quite a lot to get these tips and tricks for gathering. So for sure, some of you may not know some of these tips, and for sure this means will help you. So stay tuned. Also, I want to encourage you to share this video because by sharing, you let others what to do in the game, and this will also help everybody because this is about account development in general, and it's not, let's say like this, someone will know more things about how to battle and to get, let's say like this, also a great advantage over you. So it's a win-win for everybody. I encourage to share this video. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and give a like. It's free. It takes only 2 seconds, and these two are the reasons that I do these videos for you. So let's start. First, it's a menu that many of you or some of you don't use it, or uh, maybe don't know about this. It's this little button, yes, in this tab about your marches. If you click it, you have the squad summary. This is very helpful because it's a manager of your marches, and this is helpful because you see everybody, every marches, what they are doing, where they are. Also, this specific menu is very useful also in raids and battle, yes, because otherwise you should check on warfare menu, and if you are in a raid, there are many um, marches here, and until you find yours, your march will take a long time. So this is the easiest and the best way to do it. You can just recall your troop and then send it back. Okay, good. So this is the first tip. Okay, great. I will also take the time to find the nearest march to recall it. I will do it like this, and I will recall it this march. Okay, second tip for today: prioritize alliance resources centers. Why? Because they give extra resources, more than you can get from any resource node. So, to do this, you'll go to Alliance Territory Resource Center and check if there is already built an alliance center. Okay, you have food, wood, steel, and oil. Send your gathering team. You can send only one to these centers. Of course, if you are interested in any of these resources. So that was the second tip. Also, be sure that your marches, your gathering marches, have armament set up for your leader, because any marches has a leader and an assistant. The leader hero should have in a place armaments, okay? And of course, you need um, gathering armaments, okay? Good. Of course, if you have gathering armaments, that means armaments that gives you speed. Also, that there are armaments that gives you extra resources or loading. Just activate it. Activate them. Also, pay attention at what buffs they offer. For example, wood speed for Xia. Let's see if Xia will benefit from this. As you can see, she has only 20% speed for wood. Let's check if anyone else have a greater buff for wood. Still good, 20%, 13%. Let's check this, 20%. Look, I can move that armaments to Michelle, okay? Because she will get more buff from this, as she already have a very good buff for wood. Good, we talked about armament. Now, let's talk about equipment. Of course, you should go to not to action house, but to refinery, smith, equip, and select vehicles. Yes, because for gathering you will use only vehicles, okay? And of course, you'll try to add some buffs only for gathering. In this example, Scott load engine, it's a very good buff, and you may add more equipment. They have, like, let's say, speed or any other buffs good for gathering. Good. Another tip, pay attention about your equipment, especially gathering equipment, because gathering equipment are very rare. So I suggest to save any equipment and not to bother too much about their rarity, their good, whatever you have. Okay, of course, if you already maxed your equipment for gathering, you'll not need them, but I think there are very few players who already done this. So I strongly suggest to save all equipment, no matter the rarity, that have gathering buffs. Good. Now, another tip: create marches based on your need. Okay, as I show you already, you can do it in two ways: for all resources or for specific resources. That means you'll pay attention on what you need. Okay, so you'll create marches based on this need. Okay, for example, Michelle is she's very good with wood, so I can add her. Okay, and let's see the doctor. Okay, gathering food, wood, and steel 12%. So yes, doctor is not so great for wood, 20%. Okay, I think we can go with Chris. In my setup, I don't think have anyone better for wood. Let me see. So in my example, because you should check for yourself, because you may have your heroes, your gathering heroes already level up at least to 44, 50. So you should check your heroes skills and to see which one is better with who. For example, for Michelle, in my case, she's the best. She will be uh, one of the best for wood, and in my case, I can add any other hero as assistant. Okay. In this case, for specific resources, also, of course, pay attention on which hero will get buffs from armament and equipment. Okay, good. Let's see other tips and tricks. The next tip is creating margins based on your needs, but this time, if you want to have marches good for any resources, let's say a balanced setup for all your marches. In this case, you'll not prioritize any resources. You just pay attention. Everyone get something good. For example, Chris has gathering speed 20%. She's a she's a for my setup. She's a good hero for gathering, so I can put her with any other hero that does not exceed in getting. For example, with Andrew. Maxine is very good, but I didn't yet maxed her gathering skills, so she can be uh, an assistant for my team. Let's say with Michelle, or even someone less good than Michelle. Let's say with Xia. Okay. This was episode number 4. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and will help me a lot to continue. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.